Let me tell you about something NASA built that almost nobody outside of the scientific community knows exists. It's a scale, a 1 to 7 scale, and its entire purpose is to answer the single most important question in the history of science. How confident are we that we've actually found alien life? Not, is there life out there in a vague, philosophical sense? But right now, today, with the data we have, where do we stand? How close are we? What counts as evidence and what's just wishful thinking? NASA built a framework to answer exactly that. It's called the COLD scale, the Confidence of Life Detection Scale. It goes from level 1, that's interesting, all the way to level 7. We have confirmed beyond any reasonable doubt that life exists somewhere else in the universe. And right now, we're sitting at around a level 2. Today, we're going to walk through every single level of that scale, where today's biggest discoveries actually land on it, and what it would take for humanity to finally reach level 7. Let's go. Before we get into the scale itself, we need to understand why it exists. Because it didn't come out of nowhere. It came out of a very specific, very frustrating problem. Here's the problem. Every few years, a headline goes absolutely viral. The public goes wild. Social media explodes. People genuinely believe we've found aliens, and then, slowly, quietly, the follow-up comes. Alternative explanations are found. Instrument errors are discovered. The original data gets reanalyzed. The excitement fades. The reason it keeps happening isn't that scientists are lying. It's that there was no standard for saying, here's how strong this evidence actually is. So in 2021, NASA Chief Scientist James Green led a team that published a paper in the journal Nature, proposing a universal framework. Let's walk through the scale, starting from the bottom. Level 1. That's interesting. Level 1 is what scientists call the detection of a signal or biosignature that suggests biological activity. Think of organic molecules on Mars. Level 2. Okay, but is this contamination? At this stage, scientists have to rule out if anything from Earth accidentally end up in the data. Level 3. Can biology actually explain this? Level 3 requires scientists to move from could be life to a detailed biological explanation. Now we get into the levels that scientists dream about. Level 4. We've ruled out everything else. Level 5. There's something else that also suggests life. This means you found independent biological signals, multiple separate lines of evidence. Level 6. We've answered every challenge. Every serious challenge has been addressed with data from future observations. Level 7. It's life. Full stop. Level 7 is the end of the search. Independent teams have all confirmed the same result. Level 7 is the moment that splits human history into before and after. So where does humanity actually stand on this scale in 2026? The answer is firmly in the early stages. Perseverance has found organic molecules at Jezero Crater. Exciting, but still level 1. Venus phosphine story is level 1. K2-18b is currently generating the most heated debate. Using James Webb, a team detected possible traces of dimethyl sulfide. On Earth, these are produced almost exclusively by living things. Where does this land? Honestly, level 1 pushing toward level 2. Independent researchers reanalyzed the data and found no statistically significant evidence. This is level 2 work happening in real time. If K2-18b eventually produces a signal that survives all of that scrutiny, that is when it moves to level 3. What would level 7 actually mean? Every religion would be forced to grapple with it. Every philosophy of consciousness. NASA Chief Scientist James Green said that the moment a level 7 detection is announced, the scientific community needs to be ready. Discovery that large belongs to everyone. We're at level 2. The scale goes to 7. And for the first time in history, we have the tools, the telescopes, and the generation of scientists actively climbing it. So, the COLD scale. Do you think we'll reach level 7 in your lifetime? Drop a comment below. If you're new here, This channel covers real exoplanet science. Subscribe if that sounds like your thing. I'll see you in the next one.